We're making another high protein, easy and healthy lunch using cottage cheese. So I'm just gonna use cottage cheese as the base of my bowl. So I'm just gonna add in some ground beef here. And I'm gonna add all of my burger toppings, starting off with some shredded cheddar cheese. Then I'm going to add a little bit of red onion. So I love any kind of cottage cheese bowls, and we are just going through the list, trying different cottage cheese bowl recipes. So today is a cottage cheese Big Mac bowl. So I'm adding some tomatoes, some sliced pickles. Let's see, I love pickles, so we're gonna add a good amount there. I'm gonna do just a little bit of bacon bits because this is a Big Mac bowl after all. And then I am going to top it off with a little bit of lettuce. So I love making burger bowls. I just have never thought to add cottage cheese to it. So I think this is going to be delicious. So I'm gonna set this aside and I'm gonna grab a small bowl here because we are going to make some special sauce. So I'm grabbing some ketchup here and we're just gonna do about that much. Now I have some mustard. We're just gonna do a little bit less than the ketchup. I'm kind of eyeballing this. You can just do it however you want and then taste. Next, I'm doing some mayonnaise, about that much. We are taking our pickle jar or container, and I am going to grab a spoon here and just get a little bit of pickle juice to thin it out. So this is how you make homemade burger sauce. We have our ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. And I'm just gonna mix this together and we'll see what the consistency is like. I think this is gonna be about perfect, but we could add more pickle juice if we want it to be thinner and more mayonnaise if you wanted it to be thicker. Okay, I actually do want it to be a little bit thinner so I can drizzle it on top of the bowl. So I'm gonna add a little bit more pickle juice. You could also add a little bit of honey if you wanted it to be a little bit sweeter, kind of like more like a Chick-fil-A sauce. Okay, I think that looks about perfect. Look how good that looks. And you have healthy homemade burger sauce without any of the additives or preservatives that usually come in a burger sauce. So I'm going to just go ahead and drizzle this over top of the burger bowl. Let me know in the comments if this is a recipe that you would try. I think this looks so good. For one more finishing touch, I'm just going to add some freshly cracked black pepper. So we have our finished burger bowl with all of my favorite burger toppings. You could add any toppings that you like, but I added ground beef. You could also use ground chicken or ground turkey, some cheddar cheese, some red onion, tomatoes, pickles, a little bit of bacon, our lettuce, and that homemade burger sauce. So I cannot wait to dig into this. It's a super high protein. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a little bit of a stir here. That actually looks so good. I'm so excited. So like I said, this is a super high protein, low carb alternative to a burger. And it's just a fun, easy, healthy lunch, a good way to use any leftover ground beef that you might have. All right, let's try this out. It is just about lunchtime, so this is perfect timing. That is really good. I feel like I say this with all the cottage cheese bowls, but I think this one might be my new favorite. It is so good.